Glaive album, we've been following the rollout to this project. I don't believe that we're actually, finally listening. But let's go. Bipolar, first song.
Hotel room back up by a home down the road from Cypress Grove, and I know my.
Hey, shout out at Cypress Grove, bro. From the first project. That's dope. Boarding, bro.
Think I should be clear. I don't want being here with people that did.
Worth it.
Plenty people.
I like that first song. I'm kind of glad that the chorus came back, and I did think that the drop was pretty rewarding. I'm glad it came back at the end. And his yelling does sound best when the drums were along with them. I know I've heard this one a lot, but I want to hear it with the album. Timothy Chalamet.
Because I'm young?
Isn't that him, right?
I wonder if I ever fucking change. As if I've ever gotten changed. As if I've ever gotten changed.
I really like As If. Like, I'm glad I listened to that again, because that shit sounds good. That's gonna be one of the highest, replay value songs on the project.
Never hope for the best, but I'd be surprised if you got it.
This is very, raw, acoustic guitar, just let it go. He's gonna do his thing, though. He's gonna Glaveify the song.
What the fuck just happened? I fell apart and you tried me like 1,000 times. Past few months, I've lived 1,000 lives. So damn scared of the sound it'll make on the ground. I woke up this morning on someone else's mattress.
I like this little, bar by bar, bring back the percussion. All right, yeah, the beginning of this does sound like a demo. And then back how it was at the beginning. That's gonna be a hard one to beat. Write that one down. That's one of those more unique songs too. Pardee Urgent Care.
Keep me in the waiting room and never know what you will do anymore. You'll hate the.
Yeah, if Glaive just wants to, go over these type of guitars, the whole album, that's a cheat code for me.
Perfect. You never made me feel like I'm a burden. You told me I should kill myself, so keep me in your waiting room. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you.
I think deep down that's what I always wanted from Glaive. The old Glaive, he showed us signs of it on All Dogs a little bit. One of my favorite songs and sounds he tapped into was the outro to that. But deep down I always wanted him to fully indulge in that sound that he did on the outro of All Dogs Go to Heaven. Now that we're finally here, the wait is over for the album. It's it makes me so happy to get a full project of that,
'Cause I've been through many things, everything, anything, anymore, anytime, never mind. You're perfect. You never made me feel like I'm a burden.
Okay, fine.
Who's on that guitar? Yo, I thought we were getting a skit or moving into something the end of the song, but all right, go off. God damn. Glaive's killing it right now, man. I love this lane so much. Let's listen to Car again, which was the newest single.
Standing in the dark and I'm hoping that you saw me. Now I'm fucking in his car. Are you ever gonna call him back? Tell him he's the best you've ever had. I think that I should go.
See, this is why I play the singles, because this is like by far the best listen I've ever had of this song. I'm appreciating it way more. The chorus is just deadly on this one. I mean, Glaive's had very catchy choruses his whole career pretty much, but in particular this one, more up-tempo type song, just, you know, we need some of that on the album, you know, the more pop stuff like that. Alright, title track.
I was younger then, thought about doing me in because I hated myself and the place that I lived.
It's like auto-tune.
Of course I know how bad I've been hurt, but I can't help smiling cause it could have been worse. I care so much that I don't care. I care so much that I don't care.
Get me in my feels for this one. I'm reading back the lyrics too, and a lot more emotional on this one. I said earlier before we started the album that All I Do Is Try My Best has been my favorite as of recent. I've been playing it just a lot more. So cool, man. The song's like a journey on itself, man.
First year that I gotta pay my taxes. When I heard the number, thought about killing myself. Tried to buy.
That's a crazy way to open up a song.
Don't feel alive, am I really living it all? All I do is try my best, and all I do is try my best. All I do is try my best, is try my best.
The perfect like chill song. Like I'm like almost emotionless about it, you know, when I listen to it.
All I do is try my best, is try my best. All I do is try my best, is try my best.
He's going on tour, and I'll be there. All feel good music though, for the most part.
As you walked away from me, I counted every stride. God damn it, this happens every time.
His choruses are just gold every time. I will say that. Just gold every time.
It's like, oh my God, we've been here for too long. You almost broke my heart. You left us, so I started drinking. The fuck was I thinking? As you walked away from me, I counted every stride.
Another fun one, and the reason why I'm excited for the rest of this album is because the rest is unheard, because he did release a lot of singles, and I will say, we're through 8 right now, no misses. In fact, don't even have to think about any misses yet. I've really been pleased with what we've got so far. I will say, like, up until this point on first listen, it's been a little weird. I have heard half the songs, you know, the 4 out of the 8 I already have, you know, been playing, I guess, so it is making the first listen a little weird for that, you know, first 8, you know, songs on the album. But I think I'm really in it for a treat at this point out. You know, you guys have been hyping up a few of the songs, so let's go ahead and dive into it. Track 9, The Prom.
And maybe, just maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm right. I won't see them for the rest of my life.
His voice right there, sorry to pause it. It sounds like a 2000 like rock band.
Why do I do that? Oh, why do I do that? Oh, why do I do that to myself, to everyone else?
You know, a lot of Glaive fans, they like the old Glaive, you know, and the hyper pop and stuff, but like, I know this is a little bit of a different genre, you know, but at the end of the day, like when it comes to like song length and song structure and tempo, it's not too different.
Right now I'm just a king of nothing. Right now I'm just a queen of nothing. Hide my face, can't be seen in public. Hide my face 'cause I know I'm blushing. Why do I do that? Why do I do that? It's complicated, yeah, I know. It's complicated, yeah, I know.
Can be relatable to some folks out there. Interesting one. That was a fun one. It did kind of sound like a little nostalgic in terms of the style that was used. Well, the stream didn't make it, but I appreciate everyone trying to tune in. We're going to continue the album here. Track 10, Tiziana.
I should ask for help. You and I, we fell in love, but even that was not enough. Why you think that, then I'll just ignore it? Like when you...
Another one kind of building up like the first song did, but that little synth that's layered in there just adds more.
And I know I should feel sorry, but I don't, not even partly, 'cause it's not my fault. No, it's not my fault. 'Cause all the times you let me down, all the times you left me out to dry, you crossed my mind for far too many nights.
This is one one that is building a world of good storytelling this time around, which I can really appreciate. I've appreciated his vulnerability, I guess, in the lyrics so much. Again with the guitar. Oh my god. I'm so proud of him for executing this sound so well, because to me, this is where Glaive was destined to be. Alright, I've made worse mistakes. We have 3 left on the project. Through 10 songs, we are 10 for 10.
Of course I wish that I could stay, but we both know I've gotta go. You started going to therapy. Fucking finally. There's some things you wish you'd ever did. Like dating that girl, she was such a bitch.
This and the prom have just, the instrumentals have really taken me back, you know. They do sound more old school, I guess. You know, this does have, you know, little pop punk, you know, elements in it.
Couple tattoos and you just protect his energy, but it's okay. But if you never die, then you've never. Fuck, I wish that you could see me.
He kind of redoes it and revamps the chorus one last time at the end of the song, just like he did on I'm Nothing, That's All I Am. Oh.
I'm not that boy.
Interesting start, okay.
Was at all. How I feel like I'm just not enough, and no one seems to give a fuck about me. Keep compounding.
And back to what I said earlier about the tempo, it's still Glaive at the end of the day. I mean, I'm getting his typical song structure and style, just kind of on alt pop instead of hyper pop.
I walked myself back. Was tired, angry like always. Can't believe you called me today out of all days. It's fine without me. So this isn't my final shit, my last hurrah. Before I take a gun and do something I should have done.
I think maybe the old Glaive fans are gonna really like this one. But yeah, we're on the last song, 2005 Barbie doll.
I'm a commodity, an oddity. My high school friends won't talk to me. In all honesty, it's probably 'cause I'm in a place they want to be. I'm so blasé about everything, 'cause I'm scared to show I'm not confident. 'Cause we both know how it goes. We've heard this story many times before. He was too young.
I liked earlier in the song on the chorus when, you know, the guitar mixed with, I believe there was a vocal sample adding to it, but now just getting, you know, this full, you know, almost like there's a feature on the song, you know, type vocal sample. I'm not sure what this is from, but it hits and it is a good mix.
Sorry, love ya. Bye.
I assume that was someone, you know, close to him, like his mom. Man, what an album. Man, we can go ahead and get into post thoughts. Obviously, that was my first listen. I think this is one that I'm gonna enjoy even more when I, you know, dive in and get more listens, because I know for a fact there's some verses and there's some times on here where I definitely want to go back and look at those lyrics and, you know, what he had to say. It didn't really like drag on or anything. Like, I love 13 songs. Just, you know, did exactly what he needed to do, I guess, and executed it perfectly. The more alternative sound, you know, mixed with pop and pop punk influences, and that whole image and the whole style he's gone for is just, it really, really fits him. And so I'm really excited to see him in concert, you know, performing probably some of his old hits as well, but I think this stuff's gonna sound really, really good live. I'm really, really proud of Glaive, I guess, for evolving into this. Again, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I promise I'm gonna put out a tier list as soon as I can after this for, you know, this weekend when I get more listens in and understand the album fully. Other than that, thank you guys for watching the end of the video. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.